Changing mixed numbers into improper fractions. Sometimes a mixed number needs to be changed into an improper fraction. For example, change 2 1/8 into an improper fraction. We've given you an illustration on the board of what 2 1/8 means. One whole circle is colored in, another whole circle is colored in, and 1/8 of a circle is colored in. So we have 1, 2, and 1/8 of the circles colored in. This number, 2 1/8, is a mixed number. You might want to change this number to an improper fraction. You might want to do this if you want to know how many slices, say, of a pizza have been consumed. To complete this process, you do the following steps. In the number 2 1/8, you want to multiply the whole number with the denominator. You're going to multiply the whole number times the denominator. When you do that, you're going to get 16. You will add the numerator of the fraction and keep it all over the same denominator. So what I did was I multiplied the denominator times the whole number and got 16, and I added the numerator of the fraction, 1. That gives me 17/8. So I'm saying 2 1/8 is equal to 17/8. Now if we check our pizza problem, we can see that that's true. This pizza has 8 slices. The second pizza has 8 slices. 8 and 8 is 16. Plus 1 more is 17. So we've got 17/8 of the pizzas consumed. For our next example, let's change 4 2/3 to an improper fraction. Let's recall what we did in the last problem. We took the whole number and multiplied it times the denominator. Then we added the numerator and we divided all of it by the denominator. We're going to follow this formula in this problem. The first thing we need to do is look for the whole number. The whole number in this problem is 4. Then we are to multiply it times the denominator. The denominator in this problem is 3. So we've taken the whole number times the denominator. The next step in the formula says to add the numerator. So looking through the problem, 2 is the numerator. So we have the whole number times the denominator plus the numerator, and we'll put all of that over the denominator in the problem, which is 3. We've carefully followed the formula, whole number times denominator plus numerator over denominator. When we solve this problem, we'll take 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 2 over 3. All I did was do the multiplication here. We'll complete the problem by adding these last two numbers. We'll combine them. 12 plus 2 is 14/3. So our number 4 2/3 changes to the improper fraction of 14/3.
This is a wire EDM machine, and we cut all kinds of shapes out with a piece of wire. This is wire on a spool. It's brass wire. This is 12 thousandths thick, and the computer generates the pad. And this particular part in this wire EDM machine is a cam. And that was cut out. We programmed it on a computer. Now, what we do with this, here's the cam over here, as you can see. And that was cut out. First of all, we clamp it here, and then we cut out this shape and also the keyway. And then we cut off the shape from the back. And that's what we're doing right here now in the machine. Now we have over here these parts. As you can see, they were cut out. There's a little path of the wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 is 10 pieces. And each of these pieces of metal are 1/2 inch thick. So it's 6 halves. So let's look at that. Six halves. Now what is that equivalent to in fractions? So we divide the 2 into 6, and that will equal 3 inches. And as you can see, if I take my ruler and measure the parts, it measures 3 inches.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workbook. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.